Hi, and welcome to the Manticore Media Podcast. This is episode number 3. I'm your host, Michael Navarro, and joining me today, introduce yourself.
I have to introduce myself? Jeez, you can't even introduce me? Wow.
I had to get you back for when I was on your show and you didn't introduce me.
Yes, I'm Keisha Owens. I am the host of the podcast, The Libra Lounge with Keisha. Was that good? Do I need to say more?
You're also the owner of Pink Phoenix Media.
Yes, Michael says that I own Pink Phoenix Media, which is our production company that we are both under.
We're actually here in her studio, and last time we were together, she was interviewing me. Now it's the other way around.
Oh boy, I hope I was nice to you when I interviewed you.
Yeah, we got good reviews on that. A friend of mine from San Antonio said we sounded like a morning radio show.
Oh, awesome. He needs to spread that around so we can get a gig.
That would be nice. So JC can't join us today. He's had some scheduling conflicts. He should be here next week. I'm crossing our fingers. But,
CP time, y'all. Yeah. CP time.
Oh, jeez. I guess I can't get canceled off of your network for that comment.
No. Not at all.
Yeah, so what's going on today?
Nothing, just been, busy with the show and, with the blog and different projects coming up and things like that. So it's just been busy nonstop.
Good. Yeah. We air on Tuesday nights and you air on Wednesday nights.
Wednesday nights.
What
yes.
time?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. So they're an hour later than us.
Yeah.
We're old and tired.
Yeah, they be asleep by the time our show come on. They're like, we'll catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why I'll catch like the first 5-10 minutes and I'm out. Cold.
Like I thought you were watching.
So this is our studio show. We air it to the first and third week of every month. And on the second and fourth week, I do a vlog. Need a little rinky-dinky video from my phone. Me and my buddy Sean just did one a couple weeks ago. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Nothing.
Probably not. We got to do one next week too, and I don't know what we're going to talk about then either. But I was hoping to come in and talk to JC today because he accused me of watching nothing but high school shows.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm with you because a lot of those high school shows are awesome. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Saved by the Bell, Swan's Crossings. I mean, those are classics. Forget JC.
Well, the funny thing is, I picked him up the other day to, we were going somewhere. He says, hey, man, I started watching that Insatiable TV show on Netflix.
I'd never heard of that one.
Neither did I. I said, what is that? He said, oh, it's about this girl who she's in high school. I said, nope, stop right there. What? You're talking to me about high school.
That's funny.
And you're going to come here and talk to me about a high school show you're watching. It was ridiculous. Maybe next week I'll rib him for it.
You should, most definitely.
And I have no plans to watch that show. But
because it takes place during high school.
But I am watching a new show called Night Shift.
Okay.
Pretty interesting show. It's a medical drama.
Mm-hmm.
Comes on NBC.
Okay.
Takes place in San Antonio.
Okay.
One of the reasons why I started watching it. And it's about the night shift ER doctors, who most of them are former military.
So wait a minute. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. They got out of the military and became doctors, but they were already doctors in the military. That's a cool concept.
It's a cool concept. Yeah. I caught it a year ago during the Hurricane Harvey evacuations. Okay. When I was locked up in a hotel watching the water rise back in Houston.
Scary.
Yeah. Caught it. I was like, wow, I recognize a couple of actors. One of the actors from Lost, he played Miles. He was one of the scientists that came on in the later years.
I wasn't a big Lost fan. I'm
not a big Lost fan?
No. So I have no idea who you're talking about.
Well, high school show. Did you watch Roswell?
Yes, I did.
The guy that played Michael.
I love him. That's Brendan Furr.
Yes. That's right. Because the other guy was Jason Burr.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So he's in it.
Okay.
He's the doctor.
All right.
He's still active military, but I think he might be like part-time or whatever that term is. Yeah. Reserve.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's a pretty cool show. They have a lot of crazy stuff happens. I'm 6 episodes through the first season, which is only 8 episodes. There's already a love triangle. I think it's about to become a loved square.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
that's always fun.
It's not as melodramatic as Grey's Anatomy,
Right.
but it's still pretty crazy.
Yeah, because they just sleep with any and everybody on Grey's Anatomy.
do.
Yeah. I mean,
do.
literally, Grey's Anatomy has been on for so long, you cannot watch it for 5 years and start back watching it and just jump right in there. It's at the same spot. You know what I mean? It's like, is that still really going on? Okay, I'll have to check that one out. I've not heard of The Night Shift before.
Pretty good. The bad and good thing is, it just got canceled. But it's all on Netflix, so you can catch it. Short seasons. I think the longest season is maybe 10 episodes.
Okay, because I think I tagged you on something the other day with all the canceled and renewed shows.
Yes.
Yeah, and I actually, from that list, I found a new show that I like.
Which one?
It is called Sweet Bitter, and it comes on Stars. It's based on a novel by the same name, and I think I found it, whatever that day was, either Friday or Saturday, and I binge watched the first season. It's a 30-minute show. It's really, really good, actually. And it got renewed. So, hey.
What's the subject?
Basically, 22-year-old girl leaves her home in Ohio, goes straight to New York City, and gets an invitation to train at one of the best New York City restaurants. So it's like all the behind the scenes stuff. They're partiers, they club, drugs, lots of, promiscuous sex and stuff like that. So it's a good show.
All right.
Yeah.
Anybody that I would know is in it?
You know what? Did you watch, what is that movie? It is called Miss Peregrine's House.
I know the movie, but I never saw it.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, it's one of the girls who stars in that movie, which, let me say, the book series is fantastic. The movie, horrible. Oh, I couldn't even get through half of it. I was so disappointed. But yeah, Sweet Bitter on Stars it's pretty good.
I'll check it out. I built up my queue after you sent me that list.
Oh,
yeah, I did. But I built up my queue like every week, so it's okay.
When I saw that, I mean, like, the only person I know who would really appreciate this list is Mike. So, let me tag him on it.
The last list I read was about a week old, so who knows what they've canceled now. Follow up from our first episode, though, we were talking about Timeless, which was a time travel show.
It got canceled.
It got canceled, but since our show aired, they renewed a finale movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's
pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I don't like it when shows get canceled, but there's no closure from the show. So I like the fact that they're going to do a finale movie. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But speaking of movies, I saw Crazy Rich Asians.
And?
I'll give it a B.
A B.
I thought it was good.
Okay. Have you read the book?
No, I have not.
Okay, that's next on I'm almost done reading Fears at 4'2", which is the autobiography of Tara Jolie, who is from Little Women LA. She's a big producer, does a lot for the little people community. I'm reading her book, and then Crazy Rich Asians is on my list.
Okay, that's Kevin Kwan, right?
Who's Kevin Kwan?
The author of the book?
Don't ask me questions I don't know the answers to.
The only reason I know who he is because we're down here in Houston, and he's a U of H Clear Lake alumni.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and alumnus, and they had a special event for him.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Down at our Cinemark.
Okay.
Yeah. So I saw it. It was pretty good. It was a rom-com. Mm-hmm. It was mostly set in Asia.
Okay.
Not as good as the critics are saying it is.
Because they're just acting like it's the best movie ever. And I think it's because it's the all Asian cast.
That's true. It's very important for the Asian community.
Right.
It's opening a lot of doors. And I think kind of like a Brokeback Mountain. Mm-hmm. Good movie. Probably not as good as critics say just because it was a groundbreaking movie. And I don't think either one of us were alive for Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. But,
no.
And I've never seen it, but I imagine there's kind of a scene there. I'm sure it was a good movie, but maybe more known for its cultural impact than actual.
The first of its kind, Because, I mean, how long has it been since there's been a movie, a blockbuster movie, per se, that was an all Asian cast?
I heard that the other day on the news. I want to say it was around 20 to 25 years. And I think it was Joy Luck Club.
Yes, you're right. Yeah. That was when we were in high school. Yeah.
Oh, God, so like 20, 25
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, for you, that's when you were in high school. I just graduated like 3 years ago.
Okay.
So.
Well, I know Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon had an all-Asian cast, but that was it was a foreign film.
Right.
So that really doesn't count, even though it probably should because it did break through over here.
I think it's still crazy that there's still so many firsts going on, you know, like you don't sit and think about, you know what, there's never been an all Asian cast movie. It's just crazy that in this year that there's still so many breakthroughs that we have to make, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty good for them.
Yeah. The other movie I saw was The Happy Time Murders.
Is that the Muppet movie?
It's a puppet movie.
A puppet, not the Muppets?
No, but
Puppets, okay.
It is directed by Brian Henson, the son of Jim Henson.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's
Be honest.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
Women aren't going to like it, but men will, because there's a lot of crude humor.
Okay, so you said women. What about me? Will I like it?
Yeah, I think you'll like it. Yeah, I think you'll like it. I have to give it like a B-, mainly because I can't score it higher than Crazy Rich Asians.
Okay.
But I would probably rewatch it before I rewatch Crazy Rich Asians.
Don't say it was better than Crazy Rich Asians,
No.
because you have the whole Asian community behind you.
It was not. It was.
Oh,
not.
they will be after you for that.
But it was funny. It was funny. Melissa McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
She was funny. She's usually the only movie of hers I didn't like was Tammy.
I have never seen any of her movies.
Oh,
is she funny?
She's funny.
Is she really funny?
She's really funny. Yes.
Okay, because sometimes people think someone's like really funny. I'm like, oh, they're kind of annoying to me.
No.
But
In fact, she just did another movie this summer called. I already forgot. It was her husband left her right when her daughter was going back to college, and she decided to go back to college herself to finish her degree, and it was a good movie.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it made a big impact at the box office, but man, that was
a good one.
That and Blockers were probably my two favorite comedies this summer.
I'll have to check her out. Blockers, is that the one where the kids, it's prom night?
Yes.
Was that really funny with John Cena?
Really funny.
I'm gonna have to.
Really
I think it's
funny.
on demand now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I think I'll check that out. I was wondering if it was any good. You're the first person that I know who's seen it.
Really funny.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it takes the whole concept. We're a family-friendly show, but you know what the concept is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it flips it around because it's from the girl's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
But then you also have the parent storyline in there that's actually just as important as the kid's storyline.
Yeah, I want to see that. I'm afraid to watch it with my husband because we have a 16-year-old. And he never wants to think about her doing anything, even when she's married. He's like, even then, I don't want to. I'm like, one day she will be someone's wife. She will be someone's mother. Certain things will happen. He's like, I don't want to hear about it. I'm like, oh, goodness, whatever. So I think that'll be a good one for us to watch. And then poor Skylar, he's going to watch her like a hawk after that. You're not going to prom. So.
No, it's a pretty good, responsible resolution. So I think everybody will be happy.
Good.
So one quick announcement before we go to break. We just started our 2018 Manticore Media Fantasy Football League. It only took about a day for all the team spots to fill up, but we'll keep you posted on who's making progress. I'm going to win this year.
Ooh.
But if I don't win, the winner gets to come on one of our shows, and they get to pick the topic.
Nice. Ooh, that's nice and scary.
Yeah.
What if you get a winner like me?
Well, that's why y'all now have capabilities to call in instead of being here in person. So we'll just have them call in.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right, so let's take a quick break. We'll come back, and our topic for the night is the Mandela Effect.
Ooh. Femme Fatale is the fully equipped boutique-style gym and fitness club that is taking a new and innovative approach to women's health and fitness. Our main goal is to provide a comfortable and completely judgment-free venue for women of all ages and fitness levels to come exercise and feel like a positive fit family. We understand the busy lifestyle of today's women, so we also provide 30 minutes to 1 hour fitness classes, including the newest trends like boot camps, yoga, and body bar. We also offer a break room for school-aged children to hang out, as well as a tanning bed and sauna. We are located at 689 FM 517 West in Dickinson, Texas, and our phone number is 281-678-8037. Mention the Libra Lounge and get $10 off your initiation fee. We look forward to growing our fit family with you.
And we're back with the Manticore Media Podcast. So tonight's topic is the Mandela Effect.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. And I know we already talked about it before on the phone a while back.
Yeah.
Which is why you're here.
Yeah.
You got excited, so I said
Very.
you definitely have to join Join the show. So for any of you like me who ever worked the midnight shift, you probably heard of a program called Coast to Coast AM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to that show for about 10 years, and I heard a lot of wacky stuff. But this is one of the newer things that's kind of making its rounds to social media.
Okay.
So, Nelson Mandela died December 5th, 2013.
Right.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Prior to that, do you remember where he was? Prison.
Right.
Okay, for about 30 some odd years.
It was a long time. Yeah.
If you don't know who Nelson Mandela is,
just turn the TV off.
Yeah.
You don't even need to watch. Just go read a book.
Yeah. So somewhere along the lines, somebody got the idea in their head that Nelson Mandela actually died in prison in the early 90s.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing that at some point.
You know, I hate to admit it, I kind of thought the same thing.
Yeah, because he's been there for so long.
Yeah.
And then you didn't hear anything about him.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, he died.
So enough people had this little theory going on that somehow our memories have changed, that they came up with the term Mandela Effect.
Okay.
And the Mandela Effect is a phenomenon used to describe the memories of multiple people not matching actual history. And we are talking about these new memories.
Right.
Like everyone consistently has these new memories, but they also have the old memories at the same time.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you look out on YouTube right now, whatever, you can find like hundreds of videos. I'm sure you've looked.
I would be
you've looked them up,
mind
right?
blown.
Yeah, it is nuts. Okay. So for instance, the cereal Fruit Loops.
Okay.
How do you spell fruit in Fruit Loops?
It's with the O's, right?
It's with the O's.
Okay.
F-R-O-O-T.
But literally, I had to visualize the box and the O's. Because didn't it used to be something weird with the O's, like they stood out or something like that?
They actually use the little cereals in place of the O's.
That's what it is. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Yeah. So there's tons of people out there saying, no, fruit used to be spelled F-R-U-I-T.
Was it ever spelled that way?
I've looked all over. I cannot find any record of that.
That's so weird, though.
Yeah. And we're talking about multiple people saying, oh, no, I remember fruit, F-R-U-I-T. Even my cousin, I talked to him the other day. He said, no, that's not right. What's going on, man? You're messing with me. I'm like, no, it's never been U-I-T. Always been O-O-T.
Okay.
The next big one, I wish I had a picture to show you.
Oh, boy.
Cartoon in the 80s, the family of bears with the overalls.
Uh-huh.
You remember their names?
The Berenstein Bears.
The Berenstein Bears.
Right.
How do you spell Berenstein? The Steen. How do you spell the Steen?
Ooh, is it S-T-E-I-N?
No.
So it's E-N? Wait. So it's S-T... Wait, hold on. S-T-I-E-N?
No.
What is it, E-N?
It's S-T-A-I-N. Like stain.
No, it's not.
Yes.
I can see the books, and I can remember the cartoon. The Berenstein Bears.
I remember that too.
With an A-N.
A-I-N. B-E-R-N-S-T-A-I-N.
Why would they do that? Is there a reason behind that?
Somebody's messing with your brain. That's what it is.
But I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it too.
That's crazy. I've never even heard of that one before. I really thought when you asked about the spelling, you were gonna say bear was spelled like a bear.
Like a bear?
Yeah, that would have made more sense to the A-N. I don't like that one.
That's a strange one.
That is really weird.
Because even I always remembered it with an E. I don't ever remember an A being
Me
in
neither.
the name.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Okay, here's one of my favorites. The Evil Queen in Snow White.
Mm-hmm.
She looks into the mirror, and what does she ask it?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
She says finest.
Finest?
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
No.
I'm fine.
But she
Who's
doesn't
the
say.
finest of them?
She doesn't say magic mirror.
What does she say?
You know what? I done messed that up, didn't I?
Oh, she says mirror, mirror instead of magic.
No, she says magic mirror. She doesn't say mirror, mirror.
But I don't remember her saying magic mirror.
Okay. Well, that's a good one because I've always known that she said magic mirror.
Right.
But even my wife has like this little picture at home that
And it says mirror, mirror.
Yeah.
Because there's even a movie about Snow White that was made a few years back with Lily Collins, the daughter of Phil Collins. And it's called Mirror, Mirror.
Called Mirror, Mirror.
And there's like your wife, there's all kinds of like jewelry boxes and things like that with mirrors to say mirror, mirror. Wow. Okay.
So
that's a weird
She said
one.
magic mirror. And
So where did the mirror, mirror come from?
Well, I've got some possible explanations.
Yeah.
Just got a couple more examples to blow your mind here.
Okay, because that one is mind blown a little bit now.
Okay. I know you've already heard this one.
Okay.
It's not going to be a surprise for you.
Okay.
The peanut butter
Mm-hmm.
starts with a J.
Yes.
What's it called?
And this caused an argument in my house because I'm like, it's Jiffy. And my husband was like, no, it's not.
Nope.
It's Jif.
It's Jif.
And, you know, he's white. So I don't think that I have to listen to anything that he says because I'm black and I'm pro-black. So everything I say is right.
Oh.
Okay. Where did we get Jiffy? Is Jiffy the popcorn?
Jiffy is the popcorn.
Okay. So we
Yeah.
just kind of gave
I
the
bet we
peanut butter
did.
to the same name?
I bet we did because I specifically remember the peanut butter, the label, and it was like the big old J with the big ball on the end of the J,
Yes.
and then the I was like, I think it was like a green J, blue I, red
Yeah.
F.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so there was no way you could fit Jiffy
on there.
But
But
yeah,
I still say Jiffy peanut butter.
I think everybody does.
So
Yeah.
basically, someone is wrong about something and they tell someone else and we just all believe it to be true.
I think so. Yeah, that's usually how it works anyway,
yeah, I
right?
guess
That's
so.
how politicians get elected.
Yeah. But that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
Okay. Star Wars, the most famous line of Star Wars. You don't even have to like Star Wars, have ever seen Star Wars, but you know this line.
Okay.
Darth Vader.
Luke, I am your father. Please tell me. That's
Wrong.
not what he says?
That's wrong.
What does he
That's
say?
wrong.
I'm not the baby daddy? What is he? What is it? You are the daddy?
He says, no, I am your father.
He doesn't say Luke?
He doesn't.
But I can swear watching that as a kid that he said that.
I that's how I remember it.
So where did the whole Luke come? This is so weird to me. Like, how do okay, for example, a movie. You can go back and rewind that as many times as you want to and hear the same line, but yet we all still say the wrong thing. That's craziness. Humans are kind of stupid.
Yeah.
We're kind of dumb. I mean, I would have bet money on that one.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck.
Oh, okay.
All those guys.
Mm-hmm. The Looney Tunes?
Looney Tunes.
Okay.
How do you spell tunes?
Now you have me thinking about the show, and it's Looney, Looney Tunes. It's not two O's. So is it TU?
It's TU.
NES?
NES.
Okay, so what did people think it was?
People thought it was TOONS.
Really? I never
Yeah.
thought that one.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm smarter than the average bear.
One more,
Okay.
and then we can get to what our theories are on the
Okay.
whole explanations. And so, Forrest Gump
Uh-huh.
sitting on the bench, eating some candy.
Uh-huh.
What did his mama tell him?
Life is like a box of chocolate. Wait, mama always said
My mama always said,
life is like a box of chocolate.
life was like a box of chocolates.
Oh, come on.
yeah.
That one, you know what? I'm going to excuse that one. Cuz that one okay, is or was. So, it's tenses, right?
Right.
So, we're not as stupid for that one. But she really did say life was like a box of chocolate. My mama always said.
Life was
like
like
a
a
box-
box of chocolates.
So we're all slower than Forrest Gump, who's really slow because he used the right tense.
He played for Alabama. He was pretty fast.
Okay. I would have never even thought of that one would be on the list at all. But
Yeah.
okay, all right.
Okay. So, do you want my rational explanations first, or do you want the Mandela Effect explanations?
I'm scared. I'm scared to hear the Mandela
Okay.
effects of them.
So here's the Mandela effects explanations.
Okay.
1, string theory.
The what?
The concept of parallel multi-universes.
Oh, come on. No.
Yes. And so what the people who believe in this theory think
Uh-huh.
is that we're accessing memories from alternate realities that all arrive in our head.
Okay.
And so in another reality, Forrest did say life is like a box of chocolate.
Yeah.
And Darth Vader did say, Luke, I am your father.
Wow. I think you were dealing with a bunch of Looney Tunes with that one right there. That's far-fetched right there.
Oh, okay. Here's another theory.
Okay.
Time travelers have altered our timeline, much like the butterfly effect.
You know what? That one may be true. I'm just kidding. No. It's not that serious. Between an is and a was, it's just not that serious at all. But you know what? That Berenstain Bears one, that one still has me kind of twisted. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's an even crazier theory.
No.
We are really living in the Matrix, and it's a glitch.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you something that's going to really blow your mind. I've never seen The Matrix.
You've never seen the Matrix.
I know. Like, I'm such a movie fan that The Matrix is one of those that, and I've never seen Pulp Fiction.
Oh.
I know. He can't even talk.
No. Funny thing about Pulp Fiction. I've never seen it without partaking in an adult beverage.
Really?
I've always been under the influence watching Pulp Fiction.
Do you need to be under the influence?
No,
to
it just
watch
always happened that way.
Okay, so when I do watch it, I'm going to make sure that I'm under the influence.
No, because you might not understand it.
Mike, you don't know me. I probably won't understand it being completely and totally sober.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I've never seen The Matrix, so I don't even know
Okay.
how that fits in with the.
So the concept of the Matrix is that sometime in our past, I guess it was robots took over.
Oh.
And we're using our bodies for nourishment or to, populate their numbers.
Uh-huh.
And they've put us in a simulated reality. We're really stuck in these like cocoon looking things.
Oh, wow.
And they've got this cable going into our brain to get all of our power, and they're injecting false memories into us.
That is not what I thought The Matrix was about.
Yeah.
Don't they do like a whole bunch of stuff like this and like
They do, because
Okay.
Keanu Reeves plays a guy named Neo, and he's the chosen one who can actually come in and fight the robots
that is
to try to break us
not
out of the
what
Matrix.
I thought.
Yeah.
I thought Matrix was a lot cooler than that.
Oh, it's a lot cooler than my
It is?
explanation. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll believe you.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
believe you. Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Definitely.
Okay.
All right. So those are the crazy explanations. I'm not. In reality, maybe I could buy time travelers, because if somewhere down the line we were able to actually travel through time,
Yeah.
sure, I guess I could accept that they might mess up our timeline.
Right?
Okay, that's it ain't a reality now, but if somebody's time traveling,
Yeah.
and they're coming back here, then they're here with us now, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that theory, guys. I think it's more so monkey see, monkey do.
I think so. I think so, because with I can't explain the Berenstain Bears. I remember Berenstain.
Me too. Well, I guess it's because we're all used to Steen or Stein being
Yeah.
spelled that way, but I swear I can see it on the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have to remember we were also kids when that came
And
out.
we didn't know how to spell or
Right.
even really pronounce the word
Right.
correctly.
Which with like Jif, how many times does a kid add a E sound to the end of a word?
All the time.
Okay, so maybe I'm eating Jiffy.
Jiffy.
Come with me.
That makes a lot of
You
sense
know?
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But I still say Jiffy as an adult. I think someone bought like off-brand peanut butter and house. Like, I only eat Jiffy.
Yeah.
So.
Glad you said off brand,
Mm-hmm.
because my theory is that Fruit Loops,
Mm-hmm.
there's some off brand out there called Fruit Loops or Fruity Loops, spelled with UIT.
It probably is.
I actually found a brand from, I think, Pakistan that spelled it Fruit Loops.
Right.
F-R-U-I-T. I don't know how old the brand was, so I
Mhm.
couldn't tell if it's been around for a while and that's where we got it.
Right.
That's an easy explanation. How many off brands have you ever bought in your
A
life?
lot.
And had
Yeah.
like a little
Just a little
change?
difference. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are mind blowing. Those were fun.
Yeah. Star Wars, I've seen videos of the actors themselves quoting the wrong lines. And there's also like parodies. They could change the words.
Yeah.
And it's simple explanations like that. I don't think it's that.
Yeah. It's not that deep that, time travelers, got paid to go in and mess up things for our minds and stuff like that. But that's pretty interesting though.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the Mandela Effect. Let's take a quick break, come back for a few final words, and we're going to introduce a new segment called Real Fake News.
If you're searching for a one-stop shop with amazing 100% virgin human hair extensions and healthy and sulfate-free styling products, well, look no further because the Million Hairist has all of your top-of-the-line hair and hair care needs. Located in Texas City, the Million Hairist is a locally owned hair boutique. To check out their products, bundle deals, wigs, mink lashes, and more, visit them at 10000 Emmett F. Lowry Expressway, Suite 4000, Unit 200D, Texas City, Texas 77591. Or you can email them at info@themillionharris.com or call 843-800-2550, or you can check out their website at themillionharris.com. Don't forget to mention the Libra Lounge for a 20% discount. Use code LIBRA20.
Welcome back to the Manticore Media Podcast. I'm Michael Navarro, joined with my special guest,
Keisha. Hi.
I'm going to wrap this episode up, and this is something that really, really bugs me.
Oh, boy.
Really bugs me. There's 3 things I hate. Actually, there's 4 things I really hate.
Okay.
But I'm so worked up that I forgot the 4th one.
It's really
Okay?
worked up, too.
Really, okay? I hate stupidity.
Oh.
I hate inefficiency.
Ooh.
And I hate a defeatist attitude.
So basically, I need to get up and leave because you just described me.
No. Especially on social media.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just the millennials.
No.
It's everybody. Everybody. And I'm sick and tired of it. And you need to get your act together, people. Okay? Let me tell you what I saw the other day.
Preach it.
Producer James?
What is it? Hey, Jesus.
This is not Jesus Christ.
But it looks like Jesus.
It looks nothing like Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Is it Jesus?
This is Scottish actor Ewan McGregor playing a young Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Star Wars movies.
Imitating Jesus.
No.
He looks just like Jesus.
Okay. This next guy,
This
dog, he did not burn his face trying to save his family from a burning house. He was merely enjoying some cold cuts with his best friend, who does not have a rare skin condition.
But she looks like she does.
They have ham on their face. That's all it is, people. Okay? You don't need to share. You're not going to heal them. You're not going to help them. Nobody's donating $1. Okay? So I can promise you, these photos, they're not getting you into heaven. But if you share that picture of Ewan McGregor, you're probably going to go to hell.
Oh, man. I think I shared it.
However,
twice.
This is Nirvana.
Bop.
And that's real fake news.
That's funny. I love fake news. If you like fake news, follow me, the Libra Lounge Keisha.
I've got so many people sharing just ridiculous stuff. Grasping. They're sharing stuff more ridiculous than the Mandela Effect.
Mm-mm. That dog one would have had me. I really thought I didn't think he was burned. I thought he was born without eyes. He kind of looks like it.
That was the
Look
best looking one.
Him.
Yeah, they got it real nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Actually, I blurred out the name because I wasn't sure if it was the actual guy that originated the post.
Mhm.
But this guy was doing a social experiment, seeing how many people would share. If he shared this picture of his dog
With ham on his face.
with ham on his face, he was actually doing a trick and like reaching up and
it fell on
the
his
ham
face.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
thought he was born blind.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think he doesn't look like he's been through a fire,
Yeah.
but he looks like he was born like the little runt of the litter, and he was born blind.
I mean, I understand if you're deucing it out and you're looking on your phone,
Yeah,
small
scrolling.
picture scroll. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can understand that. But the little girl, come on, man.
Okay, that little girl looks like she has leprosy or something.
It's-
Okay, she looks bad. Okay, just that does not look like. If that's ham, don't ever buy that brand of ham because it looks disgusting. And she even like got the. What does she do? Bite the eyes,
she bit
the
out
holes.
the eye hole and the mouth hole and the nose hole and all that. Yeah.
She did a good job because I would have donated like $50 to whatever cost for her to go to whatever hospital she needed to go to get cured. Cause she looks like she has something.
Maybe I need to do that. They can help pay for this show.
Yes, I need to do it too. Sorry, kid.
I lost my finger.
Right?
Help me out.
That little girl looks like she would be like on a commercial with Sarah McLachlan singing in the background, saying, "Please donate now. It's only 3 cents a day."
Well, what was the lady from All in the Family, the actress? And she got really big later in life, and people were saying that she was keeping all the money to feed herself instead of the orphans in Africa. Sally Struthers,
Struthers,
that's
yes!
right. That's right. Yeah,
She did blow up. Not fame wise, but physically she blew up. Yes.
All
We're
right.
so mean.
All right. Let's end it on a story.
Okay.
Okay. So I hate to admit, I might have had the Mandela Effect pulled on me.
Okay.
Back when I was younger, we used to go to the Texas Rangers games a lot
Mhm.
because we were fans of Nolan Ryan. He went from the Astros to the Rangers,
Mhm.
and I was at what was supposed to be Nolan Ryan's final baseball game.
Mhm.
He was injured, didn't get to play. The opposing team was the Kansas City Royals, and it was
Okay.
also George Brett's last game. So George Brett came up to bat. It was late in the game. You knew it was his last at bat. In my memory, I specifically remember this. George hits it up the middle, but close to shortstop.
Mhm.
The shortstop was Manny Lee.
Mhm.
Manny could have got it, but instead he dove, but was sure to let it go through because the game was out of reach for the Rangers. They weren't
Mhm.
going to win. It was George Brett's last at bat. He dove on the ground, but let it go by him so George could have it hit his last at bat.
Okay.
That ain't how it happened.
But what had happened was.
What had happened? It was pretty close.
Okay.
George did hit it up the middle.
Mhm.
Manny didn't dive. He kind of like stumbled, but it was out of reach. He wasn't
Mhm.
going to get it either way. But I swear, I mean, I came home. I told my friend Chris, I was like, Chris, you never believe this dude. Manny Lee straight up could have got that ball, thrown George out. Dude wouldn't have got a hit. And Chris like, nah, man, ain't no baseball player going to let somebody purposely get a hit. They got too much pride. They're not going
Right.
to do
I
that.
don't care if it's your last
Yeah.
game, fool.
But even on the way over here this morning,
Uh-huh.
again, just to make sure, I watched it on YouTube, and that's what happened.
You're still not totally convinced.
I'm not. I was there. You know, I remember having a conversation with my dad about it. He said the same thing. He was like, "Oh, Manny Lee, let it go right through. He could have got it."
So that's where you got it from.
Because
It's
we
like-
no during the game,
Yeah.
we were saying this, talking to
Okay.
each other, saying he could have got that. What's the deal?
But now you know that it wasn't. He didn't do it purposely.
No. And I found a video of the Kansas City Royals broadcast. I
Mhm.
found ESPN reporting on the last at bat,
Mhm.
and in none of those videos does that happen.
You are truly an investigator.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will investigate anything. He's going to find out the truth.
Yeah. You know why? Because I'm not spreading real fake news. That's why.
That's what I do.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
It was fun. And we will see you hopefully with JC next week. But we'll be right back here. Manticore Media Podcast. I'm Michael Navarro.
And I'm Keisha.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.